I know this kind of looks bad back there, but I promise you, it is all very secure. Got it. Oh, super sturdy. I can't even move that at all. There were two issues with the battery. One, it wasn't sturdy in place like this. They had a couple things in the trunk that they were just trying to keep that all in place with. The reason that it was not in place is because this battery is larger than the original battery that was in the Miata. That has some positives, but the negative is it was bouncing around back there, and I assume that is where this little dent came from that protrudes out. The other issue with the battery was the positive terminal, I believe it was, not this one, but the other one. That terminal bounced off while I was driving home, and it caused the car not to start back up. The terminal was actually flipped upside down, and then it wasn't actually gripping onto the surface well enough. So I fixed that, and now it's all good. So I'm just going to flip that terminal there, and then the battery will be perfect in there. That'll be great for the drive back to Wisconsin, because then my brother doesn't have to worry about whether or not that battery is going to be bouncing around. And then my advice would be run this battery until eventually you need to replace it. I would just leave it how it is. It seems pretty secure in there. I did use the original pieces. I reinstalled this piece and this vertical bar here, and then this goes across, although you can see that that piece is too small to grip the whole battery in place. So I added a few of my own personal components here, like a little carabiner clip and a bungee cord to keep it in place. And I even threw the air filter back there just in case this were to come loose somehow. I don't want that battery, or the corner of that battery, to smash into the fender here and make this dent any worse. So I know it's a little stupid to have that air filter back there, but it's the old one, so I wasn't going to do anything with it. It's firm enough and soft enough that I think it does the trick pretty well. But yeah, it does look a little stupid. But hey, if it works, it works. So I'm just going to flip that terminal to the other side. Alright, I took another look at this wire and the way that it was turned. It's actually okay because both of these wires come from the same piece here. I thought this one went around below and was wrapped around incorrectly, but actually it's totally fine like that. So battery's solid in place there, and that's how we're gonna leave it. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I found that wire that we'll need when we replace that light. And it does work, so that's exciting. Just a couple more things to show you here. First of all, we got this light. I found one on eBay for like $12 or $13. It just came in the mail, so we got that. Also, I bolted down the spare tire. Just kind of tidies things up a little bit, and then in the trunk. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in the trunk, so that's good. And then here I have the radio, and I apologize if you still hear the door buzzer, but I've got this is a cassette tape, which is actually an adapter, so you can use your phone for music. And I'm gonna try this out, see if this works. So I went in. I'm gonna plug my phone in real quick, and then I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so that's good. While we're doing this, I want to pull that out and see if we can hook up the Bluetooth via this thing. Oh, I think this is it. Okay, so that's working. All right, and while I'm doing all these tests, I think I'm going to use my 91 Miata as a guinea pig for these door bushings. So I'll pull this one off, reinstall the new one, and then, well, actually, before that, we'll probably do a sound test on this one, and then yeah, we'll reinstall or we'll install the new one. Um, Leave the bolts a little loose the first time we close the door, kind of let it shift in place because there is a little bit of flexibility with where it'll seat itself. And then we'll do a little demonstration of the sound difference. And I have my microphone out, so it might be a little tricky to record it. You know what? I have an idea. Hold on. All right, and I'm gonna be as scientific as possible. So we're gonna use that corner as where the door is pointing, and we're gonna do a gentle. Okay. You hear that? Okay. No idea what this is gonna sound like, so let's switch it out. Here's our first test with the new bushing. I don't have it tightened down the whole way yet. I want to see where it wants to seat itself. It probably sounds the same on the microphone. I mean, it's slightly different. It's really pretty similar. Alright, let me tighten it down, see if it makes a difference. Pretty rigid. I don't know. All right, that concludes day 5 of working on this 93 Miata. Hopefully you guys are enjoying, and I'll keep you updated tomorrow with what I get done for day 6.